Where are we going, guy?
Somewhere new.
Where are we going? So we're going to West Branch State Park. We've never been there. We've heard it's nice. So we figured what better time to go see it than in the off season when it's not that busy. Similar to like East Harbor, where we try to go there in the off season when it's not super crowded and busy.
Yeah, we've been wanting to go here for like 10 years. We're finally going.
Yeah. But we are pretty close. There's the Airstream. Hey.
Yeah, we are minutes. Oh, John Schrag. Just now sent a message. Are you guys trying to be sneaky?
No, because we know he's a creeper.
Well, question for you, John. Are you trying to be creepy or stalky?
Yeah, it's very stalky.
All right, well, we're going to turn in here, so.
Wolf's doing good, too. We have arrived.
And you know, I should have been smarter about this because I didn't research like actually where the park was. I just said, okay, I'm going. I got in the truck and we left.
But
we found it.
We made it. We found it. Well, I shouldn't say we.
Well, state parks are usually marked pretty well with those brown signs and stuff ahead of time.
So Mike went to go and reserve our site, or tell him which site we picked. They gave us a list that was just pretty much down this row because that's where John Schrag is staying and Heather. So we got all set up. Airstream's looking pretty good back here. Dogs are chilling out. We're trying to anyway. Wolf's getting a drink of water. So I'm sorry for all those people who are gonna complain that they hear dog drinking water in the background. So far, the day is pretty nice. It's a little breezy, but as you can see, I'm not wearing a coat, but that might change here shortly. Really a nice day, so I'm really glad that we came out and we're gonna camp this weekend. Really looking forward to it.
First meal in the Airstream.
Yes, first home-cooked meal in the Airstream. Making chili. Right now I've got a pound of ground beef, an onion, and a green pepper going just to cook down, and I'm gonna drain the fat off. And I'm gonna start adding in the tomatoes. So then I've gone and chopped up some fresh tomatoes. And I'm gonna add them in. I've already drained the fat out of the beef, onion, and pepper mixture. Since the fresh vegetables and whatnot need a little extra time to cook down and break down, I add the fresh tomatoes first. I do always supplement with some canned tomatoes just to make it easier, I guess. I have done chili where it's all only fresh tomatoes, and it's actually really good. But for camping, for easy purposes, for time purposes, because it's kind of a last minute gig that I'm cooking this late, so I just kind of wanted to do something easy. Okay, so I've added everything into the chili, including beans, which is optional, but I like beans, so we always add beans in our chili. I've also added spices such as salt, pepper, chili powder, oregano, basil, paprika, garlic powder, and I think that's it. I don't measure my spices or really anything for that matter, so just kind of season it and cook it for a while and then taste it so that way the spices really get a way to seep into the food, and you'll be able to tell if it's seasoned enough for your taste, because everyone's taste, especially on chili, are different, because some people like it really spicy and some people don't like any spice at all. So we're just gonna let this simmer for just a little bit longer, and then we are going to eat.
Somebody has made himself pretty comfortable.
He had a big day.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he'll be underneath us when we get our bowls of chili out.
Oh, there he comes.
We're gonna start a campfire with all the sticks that we found around on the campsite. Just full.
Yeah, we got a bunch of firewood, but there's just so much of this laying around that...
Yeah, we just loaded it up. It's good kindling. Should be dry enough. It's been a beautiful day though.
Yeah, it has. It's been really nice. It's like 55 degrees right now.
Like almost no wind, and I mean the skies aren't blue, but they aren't like completely overcast.
Your first camping trip is in the books.
Yes, first camping trip in the Airstream is in the books. Mike's second.
Well,
He beat me to it.
I spent 2 weeks straight in there. So, overall, what did you think of living in the Airstream?
I thought it was very functional and very livable. I got to use everything. I cooked, cleaned, showered, everything. And it really worked out great. I didn't feel claustrophobic or crowded, and it felt like we had everything we needed and nothing we didn't.
Yeah, and I spent the 2 weeks in there and I was really, really happy, but I was concerned with what about when all four of us are in there?
Yeah.
Is it gonna feel crowded? And it really didn't.
It didn't. The dogs really didn't add a big crowd. Whether we had a big, large space like in our house or a small space like in the Airstream, the dogs just want to be by us no matter what. So we're just kind of used to that. Overall, what were your thoughts on West Branch State Park?
I liked it. I think it's a really good park.
Yeah, I liked it too.
There's a lot of sites that are very unlevel front to back.
Yeah.
But I mean, we managed.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have to do anything special for it. It was just the back end of the Airstream was way up in the air, and then the nose was all the way down on the ground.
Yeah.
But
There was...
the pad lengths were pretty good. There was a couple that had really short pad lengths, but I think that was more for like a tent site.
Yeah, tent or like a pop-up, something small like that. Let's see.
It's big.
Yeah, it was big, and they did have a lot of sites that seemed to be backwards, where like your
Yeah.
campsite was behind behind your pad, or it was behind into the right of your pad. So everything was like kind of
behind and to the left.
Well, I'm looking at it like this from the road. So yeah, everything, there was a lot of them that were kind of backwards like that. But
Yeah.
they were really good for buddy sites if you're looking for that, but not so good if you don't know your neighbor and you don't care for your neighbor and you're basically almost sharing a site with them at that point.
I would go back. I wouldn't have any problems with going back.
Yeah, same here.
I would give it probably out of 5 stars, 4. And
At least 4.
At least 4, because of what you mentioned with your actual campsite with your firing and picnic tables, like behind and to the left side of your whatever trailer or RV you bring.
Right.
It's kind of different.
It's different. And if you're not expecting that, and you show up and you have your site, and your door literally opens up into a brush row, but your campsite's behind, yeah, it's just different. A lot of people I could see not liking that, but our site was not like that, so.
Yeah. So is there anything that you didn't like about the Airstream? Something that I found, I don't want to say odd, it's just different, but the sink in the bathroom drains to the black tank.
Yeah. And other units do that. We've just never had one.
Yeah, I've never had one like that. And I didn't realize at first until I was like, wow, the black tank's filling up. So you just got, or you know, we have to be careful how much we run that sink in the bathroom when we're like brushing our teeth, washing our hands. Because the black tank, it's for 39.
Yeah, I think it's in the 30s.
39 gallons. And I was expecting it to last longer than it did. But now we know.
Yeah, now we know. We can take that into account.
But even then, by the time we left, the black tank was maybe 70% over a weekend with 2 of us.
Yeah, and we added a bunch of fresh water to it at the end.
Yeah, just
to dump.
Make it better for dumping.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna finish our drive home. It's a 2-hour ride.
Yeah, we just got started, so.
And no idea where we're going next. We haven't even thought that far ahead. However, we are planning a trip to the Wisconsin Dells.
Yes, we are.
With John and Heather Schrag.
Yes, of which they changed their channel name to S'more Camping with the Schrag, so check them out on YouTube.
And Mike and Heidi, RV Daydream, they're planning on going, as far as we know.
And Greg Griffith and Juanita, his wife, and they were gonna hopefully try to make it out there as well, and if anyone else is interested.
Yes, we're planning on the second week of August, the 5th to the 11th, I think.
I believe so.
That week is where we'll be there.
Tentatively.
And we will be going to Edjo Dells.
Right. The 21 and older only camp resort.
Yeah, it's a resort. They got cabins, really, really nice cabins, if you haven't seen our video from when we were there.
Yeah.
They've got full hookup sites, they got water electric sites, they got pull-throughs, back-ends.
They got everything. Pool, hot tub, bars.
Bar and grill, tiki bar, live music.
Yep. And they also sell, right there in their camp store, beer, liquor, wine, whatever you want.
When you walk into the check-in office, when you get there, it's like you walked into a liquor store. Now, I'm not a huge drinker. I'll drink some beer.
Right. Same here. But as for liquor, nah.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good on that. I'll watch other people do that. So, if you guys are interested,
we'll be there.
Send us a message, let us know.
Leave a comment or something.
Leave a comment and we'll try to coordinate with anyone else who wants to tag along and have some fun. I think we're going to wrap it up and we'll catch you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.